Is it really possible to die of fear? It sounds like something from a nightmare. Stories tell of people collapsing from sheer terror, legends of fright so strong, hearts just stop. But is this truth, or just another myth? Fear is one of the most powerful forces inside us. It can sharpen your senses, or overwhelm your whole body. Can fear itself push us over the edge? Let's uncover what science says about deadly fear. For centuries, people told stories of the death by fear. Ghost tales claimed fright could stop the heart instantly. In some cultures, fear itself was seen as a curse. Horror stories grew more dramatic with time. Tales of soldiers dying in terror on battlefields, or prisoners collapsing from pure panic. Even kings and rulers weren't safe in these stories. Every tale painted fear as a silent killer. But were these legends real, or exaggerations? To find out, we must look at the body itself. Fear begins in the brain. Your amygdala sounds the alarm. Signals rush to the body in seconds. Your heart begins to race. Blood pressure shoots higher. Breathing grows fast and shallow. Muscles tense, ready to fight or flee. Adrenaline floods the system. Fear transforms your body into a survival machine, but what if that machine overloads? Sometimes fear overload makes people faint. The brain briefly shuts down to protect itself. For most people, fainting is temporary and harmless, but in rare cases, fear can trigger a heart attack. This usually happens to those with weak hearts. Intense fear spikes adrenaline too high. Too much adrenaline shocks the heart. There are documented cases of sudden death by fear. Victims collapse during robberies, disasters, even pranks. So yes, fear can be deadly, but only in extreme conditions. Science explains fear through the nervous system. The sympathetic system switches on in seconds. It's the body's survival mode. Adrenaline is released into the bloodstream. Adrenaline raises heart rate, pressure, and energy. But it also strains the heart. Normally, the body balances this response. The parasympathetic system calms you down, but if the balance fails, fear can overwhelm the system completely. History holds shocking examples of fear turning fatal. Some prisoners died after stage executions. Others collapsed during violent robberies. Reports describe villagers struck dead by sudden fright. During earthquakes, some victims died not from rubble, but fear. Doctors recorded cases of fainting that never reversed. Extreme fear may trigger cardiac arrest. Rare but real, these cases prove fear can kill. But most people survive fear. It's not automatic death. So when does fear cross the line to deadly? Not everyone is equally vulnerable to fear. Health plays a huge role. A weak heart can't handle sudden shocks. Age increases the risk, but training can build resistance to fear. Repeated exposure makes fear less deadly. Evolution shaped fear as survival, not death. Fear was meant to save lives. Only rarely does it turn fatal. Most of the time, fear makes us stronger. Fear is not just in the body, it's in the mind. Sometimes we fear things that never happen. Fear can trick us into living smaller lives. But without fear, we'd be reckless. Fear shows us what we value most. That's why horror movies work. We enjoy safe fear. Fear can even make us laugh after it passes. So we don't die from most fears. We live through them. The real danger is ignoring fear completely, because fear protects us until it overwhelms us. So can fear truly kill on its own? The answer, yes, but it's extremely rare. Most healthy people won't die from fear. Your body is built to survive fear, not be destroyed by it. Only weak hearts or extreme shocks are dangerous. For most of us, fear just makes life intense. That's why we chase fear in games and stories. Fear itself is not the killer. Our body decides. So no, fear won't just strike you dead at random, but in rare moments, yes, fear can kill. Fear is powerful, but not unstoppable. It shapes our choices every day, but fear also keeps us alive. So the real question is, how do we live with fear? Do we let it control us or guide us? The truth, fear rarely kills, but it always teaches. Fear is not the end. It's a part of life. Without fear, we wouldn't know courage. So don't fear fear itself, understand it. Subscribe for more Stickman Science, and face the unknown with us.